Welcome back to Garden Talk, brought to you by the Penn State Erie County Extension Master Gardeners. I'm your co-host for today, Mike Bailey, and along with me is
Ellen Diplacido
a little
by
pause.
social distancing.
Yes, you're right. Special distancing over the phone again. So
Right.
we're doing all the correct things here. We think. Well, Ellen, we got to get. Today's a nice sunny day. Okay, and hopefully it's going to start to warm up. Last week we had some snow again. Okay, and maybe
Right.
again this week, which is really kind of discouraging. But
hmm
what do you want to talk about today?
Well, let's talk about starting a vegetable garden. I mean, even now is a good time to start
You're,
talking about it, and there probably are some things we might be able to do.
oh, absolutely. I think this is a good
hmm
time to start. And
hmm
sometimes our programs are directed at experienced gardeners or people that have already been involved with this for a couple of years. But today, I think I also want to think about this new gardener, okay? Because with
Okay.
the environment being that it is, okay, it seems that, more people might want to get into gardening, okay, if they're going to be
hmm
confined to their homes or yards, et cetera, and stuff like that. This is a nice little thing that they can do at home. So let's do this with a little bit of focus on them, maybe, so that we can be helpful to those
Okay.
particular individuals. But
Sure.
my first rule, and Ellen, I didn't tell you this.
What
I'm
is
not.
your first
What
rule?
is my
You
first
have
rule?
more rules.
Okay, my first rule is that this is not difficult. And please,
Oh, no, it's
please
not.
don't, please
Okay.
don't, please don't make gardening difficult. It doesn't
Mhm.
have to be. Okay, this is a lot of common
Gardening should be
sense.
fun.
A lot of
Yes.
yes, you're right. It should be fun too. Thank you for adding that little thing in. Now,
hmm
and the other little thing that I like to add is that you know you got to pay attention to your plants. You got to listen to
hmm
them and you got to look at them. Okay. And that's really what's going to help. You don't need to talk to your garden plants. Okay. You need to listen, listen and look at them. So, with that in mind, okay,
Okay.
where we gonna start? I like to divide things into two groups. I'm always dividing things into groups. Okay.
Right, right.
And one of the things I think about are greens. Okay,
Mhm.
like the
Mhm.
lettuces and the spinaches and the kales and the chard and
Kale,
stuff like that.
chard. Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the other thing is then your solid vegetable or fruiting plants, whatever you want to call them. Okay, such as your tomatoes and your peppers
Mhm.
and your cucumbers. You know,
Okay.
and
Squash.
why do you think why do we like to divide things into that particular group? Because their their gardening requirements are a little bit different. And depending
Right.
upon the environment that you have, you might not be able to grow some good solid vegetables and fruit.
Vegetables.
Or you might
Mhm.
not be able to grow some greens really well either. Okay?
Right.
Because there's a little bit of a different requirement there, isn't there?
That's right. It's all about how much sun does your garden need, and do you have a spot where it's going to get the appropriate amount of sun.
Okay, so when we talk about greens, we really talk about
Mhm.
they really require less sun, don't they?
Less sun. Right. Right. I
And
would say something between like 5, maybe 6 hours a day.
okay,
Is that what you would think?
yeah, you're right in that particular range. And they also
Mhm. Mhm.
they don't like a location that's going to get really warm either, do they? I
No,
I mean
less sun. Yeah.
most of those things prefer a lighter, a smaller amount of sun and cooler temperatures. Whereas
Mhm.
your tomatoes and your peppers and your cucumbers, well, they like a lot of sun, don't they?
That's right. That's why they're called sun plants or whatever that's called.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good name, Ellen.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay,
It's
sun
something
plants.
like
Sun
that.
plants,
Yeah.
okay? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they like warmer temperatures also.
Right.
And in fact,
Mhm.
they're not going to do well in the 4 or 5 hours of sunshine with cooler
No.
temperatures.
No. No.
If
They need at least between 7 and 9
yeah.
hours
Yeah,
direct sunlight.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Especially
Mhm.
between the time of 10 a.m. and 6
Uh-huh.
or 7 p.m.
6
that
p.m. Right.
that's your prime sunshine time for growing good vegetables. Okay,
Right.
like your peppers and your cucumbers and things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to take a look at what you got. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, if you got a shady location, you can try some of those other things, but we want you to be set up for success, not for failure.
Right.
But also,
Mm-hmm.
again, it wouldn't be the first time ever that somebody would cut down a tree or two, so that they could do a good garden. I think
Well, I don't
I, I
know.
I think I know a couple people like that. Okay, and that's perfectly fine. Okay,
Well, I
I
mean, if
mean,
they prefer the garden, like, go ahead,
you're
you
right.
know?
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
some people cut down a tree so they can park their boat in the backyard. So so that works out. Why not a garden too? So
Right.
that is the one of the basic tools, our basic requirements for gardening as you're getting started. Assessing how much sunshine you have, because there is absolutely
Mm-hmm.
no substitute for sunshine. You can't go to the store and buy a substitute for sunshine. It doesn't work. You can get just about
Right.
anything else at the store. You can get, soil, you can get fertilizers, you could buy water if you wanted to, if you don't have water, okay, and things like
Oh,
that.
yeah, you
But
can.
sunshine you can't. So
Right.
we're going to talk about these things this week. And Ellen, we're already at 6.5 minutes. Okay.
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 All
What is
right.
it? Do I talk too much? Okay. Don't answer, Ellen.
Don't ask
Don't
me.
don't.
Don't ask me. I'm not going to say anything.
So I hope that's that one principle or two principles can stick with everybody. Okay. You got to assess the
Mhm.
amount of sunshine that you have available. Okay, to get your garden off to a good start. And we
Right.
thank you for listening this time, and we hope that you pick up on us next time also, because we're going to follow up on this particular topic. So thank you very much for
Okay.
listening.
Have a good day.